Okay, good morning, y'all. Second load to this 271 yard. They're finishing up the tilt-offs. So it's supposed to be 2 pumps. And the purpose for 2 pumps is so that one pump can do 1 slab and another pump can do another slab, while the other one is nesting and breaking down and doing whatever and then setting back up again. A little round robin, leapfroggy thing kind of thing. Yeah. Anywho, so when I called dispatch and I said, yeah, they're moving the pump, he's like, they only done 40 yards. I was like, yeah, they're doing 1 tilt up here, and then they got them scattered all over this damn thing like confetti. So after 1 or 2 tilt ups, they're gonna move the pump. And he said they said they were supposed to have 2 pumps, and I was like, well, it would have made sense, yeah. So the 1 pump could be set up and ready to go with a truck on it, priming it out, while the one is working on this little slab. That concept. And they could have used 2 little pumps.
I'm moving the pump again.
Oh. See? They could have had 2 little pumps. Volley. Relay race around this thing. And it would have been just fine. Because the span.
What is he telling us to do?
You'll get the play-by. I'm going to let her gab on this one. I'm not going to turn it down because that's what we're dealing with. So, there's 3 females on this. Me, her, and another girl. And her and the other girl were the first 2 trucks on the job. Me and this other dude, we were the 3rd and 4th, okay? This gives you an idea. They didn't even get him empty when they decided they were going to move the pump. Here's the fucked up part, right? They didn't finish the slab with the pump. So they moved him out of the way to pack up the pump. He didn't even pump the friggin' basket down. He packed up, pulled his outriggers in, moved around the corner, and then they realized that they were short. Dude had to put a chute on to pour out what they didn't do with the pump. They could have done with the pump. And then the guy is sitting there with this stupid green flashlight, bugging, wanting me to move forward around him. And I'm like, no, because you're going to get him stuck. Someone who knows how to pull people out of a ditch needs to be back here. The kid's like, I was like, you got chains on you? He's like, yeah, they got chains in that truck. I was like, good, because if they get him stuck, I'll get him out. He's like, what is wrong with it? It's a QC guy. I gave you the story on the QC guy. He's a good shit. I like him. His dad is a concrete finisher. Yeah, we pour for him all the time. Right? And the kid's going to MTSU for concrete management. And he's volunteering in kind of like an internship, but not. He's not even getting paid, I don't think. He's just out there learning the operation of these night operations. So he has the best of both worlds. He understands the trucks, he understands the drivers and our concept of thinking. He understands the operation as it goes, and he's learning all of these different mixes that we work with. You see what I mean? And he's getting the management side of things. So this kid's going to be well-rounded, and God bless him. So anyway, he's out there. He sees what's going on. He's like, I was like, they're going to have to move the pump 5 times. He's like, yeah, I saw that. I said, I just called dispatch and said, yeah, they've got it freckled out like confetti over here. It's kind of stupid. The pump that they have is like a 470 yarder. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, they only need a 200 yarder for what they're doing. They need 2 of them. 200 yarders. So a 200 yarder could be taking care of this shit up here while this one's packing up. And that one can move over to the next section. And by the time they get done over here, that one's ready to go. And they can flop them back and forth, right? I understand the operation. I get the assignment. Meanwhile, we got this squirt of a dude. He's about 4'11". He's flashlight happy. He's got this big beaming fucking LED on his helmet, and he's got this little green pen that I want to choke him with it. Anywho, he's flashing the pen, so the QC goes up to him and says, listen, you can stop flashing the pen. The pump isn't even set up yet. She understands the assignment. She's been doing this forever. I have literally watched that kid grow up. That's how long I've been doing it. Right? He was like 4th, 5th grade. Out there helping daddy. Yeah, that kind of thing. Right? So, yeah, very familiar with this child. So he understands the assignment. He's got it. He's like, this is wild. I was like, yeah, they do this every time. They start off good and then it gets crazy. So, guy puts on his chute in order to pour out what they could have pumped, makes a mess of his truck. He's madder than shit. Totally get it. I go to bat for him in defense of him. I'm mad for him. I'm bitching up a storm. I was like, y'all need to get your shit together. I said, how much time did we save by y'all fucking up a $300,000 truck? None. Because you don't have the lid up and you don't have the sponge out of the pipe. Pump ain't even ready yet. He could have just pumped this. And by the time y'all got ready to start pumping again, they could have had that other shit rotted out. I mean, it was so bad that dude's sitting there with 3 chutes on, poured out. It's obvious they have plenty. And they're all staring at the mud like it's supposed to finish itself. So, of course, me, I have no fucking inner monologue. I kind of stuck my head out the window and I was like, yeah, you just keep staring at it. It'll finish itself someday. Maybe it'll get hard on you. No rush. Anywho. Yeah, I was. So kid gets on the phone with dispatch. It's like, yeah, they're doing. And of course, I'm the mouth of the South. I'm the one who's going to say something to the fact. Like, no, that was completely unnecessary. Completely. Well, that pump negotiated over to the other side and got set up. Those guys could have rotted that out and had it finished. Started walking over to the other side of that slab to catch that other one, and by the time that pump got set up and the boom out and the sponge out and the lid up, we would have been ready to go. Boom. Nope, we still had to wait for them to get over there. So why they did what they did made no sense at all. None whatsoever. They got us all angry because we're all sitting there with mud on. There's like 8 trucks on the fucking property now waiting of them were pouring, I mean literally, a pump you can pour out in 6 minutes at a rotation of 2.5. If you don't stop it. If I push it on to 5, I can pour out in about maybe 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 3 minutes, 10 seconds if I have to maneuver. Straight out of the chutes, onto the ground. Full speed. So yeah, what they're doing is just nonsensical bullshit, dragging their feet. Now we've got another job that's got to start at 6. 2 other ones starting at 7. We got 3 plants up here that need bodies, and they're all up here trying to help get this one done, and this contractor is dragging their feet. Stress. And additional thought here. Yeah, the GLP ones are working. That just that tiny little bit. That tiny little bit of push. It's kind of incredible actually. But to give you a little bit of backstory on GLP-1s, you know, yes, you will lose weight on them. You should modify your diet so it's not counterintuitive. Is that old girl? No. She's only 2 ahead of me. In order to not have the side effects into basically following a ketogenic diet within reason. The thing that I haven't seen most of the content that I watch regarding these, you know, as far as side effects go. The reason why I thought about it, it was like, yeah, my head, I got a little bit of a headache right now. But I don't know if that's because this fucking job pissed me off. But I got plenty of sleep yesterday. There's some supplements that you should be taking with the GLP-1 to help facilitate its function, like psyllium, like something of a digestive aid. I use TUDCA because my gallbladder is not a very efficient functioning gallbladder. Psyllium husk to prevent full-on constipation. Now, in some cases, you know, your actual digestion may slow down, so you're not having as frequent until you've been on it a while, and your body acclimates to the slowdown kind of thing. That's kind of to be expected, you know. But It does. It basically kind of forces you into a diet regime that focuses mainly on ketogenic type of aspect. They want you to manipulate your diet into that, because greasy food, like deep fried food, like heavily fatty food, is going to upset your stomach. It's not that you can't eat it, it's just your side effects are going to be worse if you consume that. I mean, it's not off limits, it's just you do what you can stand. Of it is to control the glucagon. Now, prior to going on a ketogenic diet, I had been grossly hypoglycemic and hyperinsulinemic. And I lost a lot of weight on keto. My body did great on it. And then something flipped where my body started pounding out glucagon, glycogen, and whatever, all these different mechanisms from the liver. And I had dawn effect, really, really bad. So keto was great for reversing the hypoglycemia. However, you've got to break it. Like, you've got to break the ketosis in order to keep your body in balance, to put a shock to it again. So it's kind of like Thomas DeLauer. He's good at explaining why you want to do this. But in older women, they need to have a piece of toast every now and then. It can't be just meat and vegetables all the fucking time. There's nutrients in wheat product that assists the metabolism in older women, and the reason why is because it's all hormonal. Most of our weight is hormonal. So basically we're hacking the system with the ketogenic diet and the GLP-1s. A lot of us are taking the GLP-1s because the fat around our midsections, due to the lack of estrogen. Now, if you got hormone replacement therapies, you're probably not experiencing it quite as bad. I was not on hormone replacement therapy. My doctor did not suggest hormone replacement therapy, full well knowing my age. Now, the one did, and I was like, you haven't even done a measurement. She goes, well, it's an all-encompassing. It'll provide you all three. I was like, maybe I don't need all three. Maybe I only need estrogen. Maybe I need a high dose of estrogen, a low dose of progesterone. You don't know. So what kind of therapies are you working with? What are we working with here? Yeah, no one could explain. So I was like, then I ain't fucking taking your drug until you do a test to see where I'm actually at. Oh my God, they got more down there. We're gonna be doing pump job down there soon. All right, where's the stupid pump? Yeah, these. Oh, we're back where we fucking started. I don't know why they just didn't start there to begin with. Oh. That ain't done. What the fuck are they doing? Oh my God. I give up. The common sense is gone completely out the fucking window. I can't even. Fucking can't even. Wow. Let's see what kind of fuck-ass fucker we got. Oh, that's a different pump. I think. Yep, we're all gonna be backing up. No, it's the same one. He's a fucking idiot. Oh my god, where's the kid? There he is. Yeah. Alright. I give up. Yeah, this one's fucking wild. None. What they're doing right now makes no sense. So we got 4 trucks waiting. The truck is unnesting again. And they should have had him set up over there. Should have started him down here. Done this one. Move to this one. Move to the one on the end where they had dude finish it up with the chutes. Like idiots. Then moved around and then moved around and... Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's on the phone with dispatch already being like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They're retarded. None of this shit makes sense. It puts the expression wow into an entirely different dynamic. Yeah. Shake my damn head. Y'all have a good day. This one's going to suck. Peace.